How's it going, everybody? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Today we're going to take a look at how I was able to get over 35,000 capital peak points in this last raid weekend. So let's jump into some attacks and see which bases I'm hitting and how I'm able to take them out. I'm going to start off with a cleanup attack on a skeleton park. This one only has 4,000 points remaining. However, we are mostly just looking for bases that are worth around 5,000 to 6,000 points. So here we are going in with a graveyard crowned spam strategy. Going to try and protect these super wizards as best as we can. So we're not really worried too much about the minion hut. We're mostly worried about this giant cannon on the back end. But with only 4,000 points remaining, this base should go down relatively easily. And we should be able to get a lot of bonus points from having a lot of troops survive the attack. So we're able to get the full 4,090 points, plus an additional 585 points, which is kind of crazy. So now we're taking a look at a Wizard Valley cleanup attack. Got 5,520 points remaining. And we're really only worried about this maxed out giant cannon, because once that goes down, there's really not a whole lot that can take out our super wizards. We're going to be relying a lot on the graveyard spell, having those skeletons distract, change the angle of the giant cannon so that it will not shoot our big group of super wizards. But if those guys are able to survive the entire attack, then we are in a good spot. We do have the cannon cart coming over, but we have a bunch of skeletons to deal with that. And lastly, this back end giant cannon, we had one more pack of hog gliders saved in reserve to take that one out. So now as we move to the back end of the base, we are able to get the full amount, and we're able to get quite a decent amount of bonus points as well. Looks like we get a bonus of 300, which I'd say is about standard. I think that's about 1/3 of your army remaining. Now next up, we are going to try and clean up this base. There's 7,320 points remaining, and this is a maxed out capital peak, so these troops are going to be taking a lot of damage. But we're going to try and go for it, and hopefully get as many points as possible. But I figured as long as we get around like 5,000 or 6,000, it should be good. So here we have two blast bows. The one on the right hand side just barely goes down with some of the barbarians from the battle ram take it out, funny enough. Get down the second blast bow. However, as you can see, there's not a whole lot of troops left. Our giants do decide to go for this wizard tower instead of coming up. So this Inferno Tower is going to be doing a lot of damage, and all of our super wizards die out, so the attack dies out. If those super wizards stay alive and you can protect them, you can get a large portion of the base taken out. If they end up dying, then your attack will fizzle out. Sometimes you're still able to clear out the base, sometimes not. So now we're going to be taking a look at a cleanup attack on a skeleton park. Got just under 6,000 points remaining. This is a variation of the basic layout. So we're going to be sending in a couple packs of balloons, because if we take out those defenses on the right hand side of the base, there's no other defenses besides the baby wizard tower trying to take out the balloons. Then those balloons will also slowly make their way down to the left hand side of the base. So now we're sort of trying to create a couple of different groups of troops. We want to take out this bottom section of the base. We also want to take out the core of the base. And we do finally take out the rocket artillery. So now there really is only one threat to the ground spam strategy, which would be the bomb towers. All of those are down from the north group. So we're able to just sweep through the whole base and get a bunch of bonus points. The name of the game for getting over 35,000, 36,000 points is trying to hit bases worth between 5,000 and 6,000 points, but trying to have a good portion of those troops survive locks you in another few hundred points per attack. So hopefully you're able to get some of those squared away. Hopefully you can get more points than all of your other clanmates, and you can upgrade your base quicker than other clans. So Capital Peak has been out for quite a while, so if all of your clanmates are attacking, I believe you should be maxed out by now, but a lot of clans and a lot of clanmates don't attack, so it is more of a slower process. But I do quite enjoy attacking the different bases, trying out different angles, seeing what works, what doesn't. We were able to clean up this Wiz Builders Workshop. Got 450 bonus points, so we had almost 2/3 of our army survive. And last but not least, we're taking a look at yet another Wizard Valley cleanup attack. This one worth just a little over 6,000 points. And we're using the ground spam graveyard variation, creating our two groups of troops. Primarily, most of the troops on the left-hand side to go directly into this giant cannon, and a couple of troops on the right-hand side, hopefully try and distract and take out this back giant cannon. So once those giant cannons go down, there's really no other splash targeting defenses that can hurt our army. So our Wizard Valley is very, very easy to two-shot. Highly recommend starting off with Wizard Valley if you're trying to attempt two shots on some of the districts. Then once you sort of get the hang of it, learn the strengths and weaknesses of the army that you're using, then you can start to use it on other districts like the Golden Quarry, Builders Workshop. The hardest one to two-shot is the Barbarian Camp and Dragon Cliffs. And then very, very rarely can you two-shot a Capital Peak. So a lot of times you have to save that as a three-shot. But there you have it. Those were all the bases and all the different army compositions I was using to take out the bases. And I was able to secure 35,000 Capital Peak points. Of course, the higher level you are, the higher your points will be. That's where it is probably impossible for, Capital Peak level 7s and 8s to get higher than like 30,000 per week. So just something to consider depending on your level. But always try to two-shot the bases, and those will get you the highest amount of points possible. If you like the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Helps me out a bunch. There are a couple more videos on the screen if you want to keep on watching. And until next time, take care.